What part of being a senator do you love the most? Is it interaction with people? What do you love?
It's the interaction with the people. It's being able to be in front of groups of people, or even more importantly, I love the one-on-one time with individuals to find out what their concerns are, what issues they care about the most, and seeking my help in trying to resolve some of the challenges and issues that they face. It's the interaction with the people, and I love to teach. So whenever I get a chance to be in front of a group, I love to speak about the principles that went into the founding of this nation, which should guide us as we govern.
Oh, wow. That's fabulous. So, Senator Jackson, who do you go to for advice?
Well, the first place I go is my wife, because as I said before, for 7 years, she and I have traveled the country teaching the Constitution, and we teach these principles to our kids at home. And her foundation in good government is sound, and I rely on her quite a bit. And she's actually up here almost every day to support me. And then I turn to the scriptures. And I pray a lot, because the Lord gives us some good guidance on government in the scriptures. So I go to those two places. And then I have mentors in the Senate, individuals who've been here longer than I have, who've kind of shown me the ropes. People like Stuart Adams, Margaret Dayton, Mark Mattson, Scott Jenkins, a myriad of them. They've all been just fantastic. Todd Weiler, they've all been great.
That's wonderful. So looking to the future, where do you see yourself another term?
Wow, that's a great question. I'm just trying to get through this session, Fran. There's a lot of information. It's hard. It's a big sacrifice for time. My term is up in 2016 because I'm filling out a term that was vacated, and then I'll see where I am. But my job right now is to do what I can to make a difference in moving good policy forward that's going to protect the rights of the people. And most importantly, we've got to bring home power from Washington, D.C. They're not equipped to solve our problems. We are better suited here locally to do that. And that's my goal and objective. And if I think I can accomplish that or contribute to that process, then I'll stay as long as it takes. And we'll go from there.
And on your docket, the things you have to hear this session, what is one of the more pressing issues?
Oh, the big issues. One is transportation. We've got a shortfall in funding to maintain our roads. We haven't had a change to the gas tax since 1997. We've lost inflation regarding that gas tax. And as people drive more fuel-efficient cars, we're bringing in less money from that user fee. So we've got some real road issues that we need to deal with because the growth of Utah is exploding. Number two, education's always an issue. We've got to do a better job of empowering our parents to be involved in the education process, because they have that self-evident right to educate their kids, and the government should help them in that role as opposed to take that from them. So those are big issues: education, transportation. We've got some water infrastructure things that we have to deal with because of the large growth here, and those are the main issues right now.
And Senator Jackson, people want to know who you are. So if you could describe yourself in one sentence, what would you say? Who's Senator Jackson?
I would say Senator Jackson is a person who loves his family intensely, loves this country intensely, who's very concerned about the direction and what we're going to leave our children. And that at the end of the day, I want people to say Al Jackson is a principled person, stooped in the foundation of the Constitution, which governs all of his actions.